This week, President Joe Biden and other senior federal officials came to western North Carolina and toured areas ravaged by Hurricane Helene. During his visit, President Biden met with Governor Roy Cooper, who asked Biden for major federal assistance to help our state government with the cost of recovery efforts. Following his conversation with Governor Cooper, President Biden announced that the federal government will cover 100% of the costs for debris removal and emergency workers over the next 6 months. He also activated 1,000 soldiers from Fort Liberty, including elements of the 82nd Airborne Division, to assist in relief efforts. Now, this is not Governor Cooper's first time petitioning a sitting president for federal support following a major natural disaster. In 2016, Hurricane Matthew ravaged North Carolina, ruining lives and causing $1.6 billion in damage. Following Hurricane Matthew, a bipartisan group of leaders, including Governor Cooper and Republican Senator Tom Tillis, petitioned the newly elected Trump administration for $929 million in federal disaster relief funding. In response, the Trump administration approved only $6.1 million. That is 99% less than the requested amount. Just to recap, the Biden-Harris administration is covering 100% of the costs of debris removal and emergency workers in North Carolina, while the Trump administration told hurricane-stricken North Carolinians to take a hike. One more thing you need to know is that back in 2017, Governor Cooper actually invited President Trump to come to North Carolina and tour communities that had been devastated by Hurricane Matthew. In October of that year, Trump made his first visit to North Carolina as president, but he didn't tour any communities impacted by Hurricane Matthew. What he did do was attend an exclusive VIP fundraiser in Greensboro, where wealthy donors paid up to $100,000 just to be in the room. Meanwhile, our state was still wrestling with $800 million in unfunded recovery needs, primarily to purchase nearly 3,000 flood-prone homes in eastern counties and assist low and moderate-income homeowners with repairs. Now, I've heard a lot of folks say that hurricane relief efforts aren't political or that politics shouldn't matter in times of crisis, and I totally get where these folks are coming from. People are dying, and the most important thing we can do right now is save lives. And if this comparison tells us anything, it's that who we elect to positions of power makes a huge difference in our ability to save lives in current disasters and protect lives from future disasters. It is the difference between a government that listens and delivers when disaster strikes and a government that folds its arms and says, "Bless your heart. Wouldn't want to be ya." For more Tar Heel politics in a shot glass, catch the Hometown Holler podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Subscribe, and please don't forget to leave us those 5 stars.